Is it possible to become a CIMA member by passing only 3 external exams? Yes, it is. And in this video, I will explain you how Astranti FLP works, what you get inside the program, and whether this option might be right for you. But first, a few words about me. My name is Julia Gita, and I'm CIMA member, and I received the highest achievement award for my strategy case study, to which I prepared using Astranti materials, achieving the highest score in my country. So, what I'm sharing today comes directly from my own experience. But let's start with the basics. The full CIMA qualification consists of 16 exams in total. 13 of them are objective tests, which check your theoretical knowledge, and 3 of them are case study exams. Objective tests focus on things like multiple choice questions, drag and drop, or calculation. They check whether you know the theory. Case study exam work very differently. Case study exam tests whether you can apply theory in practice. A few weeks before the exam, CIMA publishes something called pre-scene material. It describes a fictional company, what it does, its strategy, its financial situation, its challenges and opportunities. So you should treat it like an onboarding to a new company. Then, during the exam, you have open questions, 3 hours of writing, and your task is to analyze different situations and give some recommendation. So this is where the real understanding matters. And this is where the Astranti FLP comes in. Instead of sitting theoretical exams, you demonstrate your knowledge by completing structured learning and quizzes on the platform. Thanks to that, you receive exemptions from all objective tests. As a result, you only need to sit 3 external exams, 1 case study per level. Choosing FLP doesn't mean you can ignore the theory. Actually, theory is absolutely crucial to pass the case study exam. The difference is that you don't sit separate theoretical exam, but your knowledge level must be exactly the same. Now, let me explain what you get with Astranti FLP and why it worked so well for me. First of all, formats. Every topic is available as video, text, audio, and revision notes. My personal process was very simple. First, I watched the video. Then I listened to the audio while walking, commuting, or training. And just before the exam, I used the revision notes. This made learning much less overwhelming and much more effective. Once you know the theory, you need to practice applying it into practice. With Astranti, you get a pack of 60 case study style questions. This really helps you to move from knowing the theory to using it in exam conditions. You also get a very detailed pre-scene analysis. The material is explained page by page with a clear guidance on what really matters for the exam. On the top of that, you get top 10 most likely exam issues analysis, which helps you to focus your learning even more strategically. And there is also a full industry and strategic analysis. In my case, the company was operating in a lithium extraction, an industry I had zero background in. Having this analysis prepared removed a lot of stress. Astranti also teaches you how to write answers in a way that markers can clearly award points. You learn how to structure answers, how to manage your time, and what not to waste time on. You write mock exams. You get 7 unmarked mocks and 3 marked mocks with a detailed feedback from professional markers. Another important element is support. You have access to tutors, live session, and ongoing guidance. You are not alone in the process. For me, this worked like having a personal trainer, someone who helps you to stay consistent over a long preparation period. Now, let's talk about the costs. The full Astranti FLP package, including the exam fee, is £3,243. But there is also an installment option which makes it much more manageable. You pay £839 upfront, then 11 monthly installments of £196, and also at the end the exam fee. I have to agree, it is an investment, but you have to keep in mind that you don't have to pay for all of the objective tests, that you don't have to pay for the materials that you would need to use to prepare to these objective tests, so it's worth to keep it in mind. So, to sum it up, Astranti FLP allows you to become a CIMA member by passing only 3 external case study exams. You still need to have a strong theoretical knowledge, but you learn how to apply it into practice. You get structured materials, multiple learning formats, strong case study preparation, and a real support. In the description below, you will find a link to Astranti FLP and access to free materials, so we can check whether this learning style suits you. Thank you for watching and have a good luck with your CIMA journey.